A girl vanishes from a hotel, leaving behind only eerie elevator footage. Weeks later, she was found somewhere impossible. How did she get there? Welcome to the very first episode of Criminal Minds podcast. I'm Brian, and I am so excited to have you here. I've been wanting to start this podcast for ages, and now it's finally happening. There are so many cases lined up to share with you. Some you've probably heard of, and others that might be completely new to you. And trust me, every single one of them is, let's just say, worth the chills. If you're into mysterious, spine-chilling true crime stories, then buckle up because today's case is going to blow your mind. We're starting with a case that has haunted the internet for years, the mysterious disappearance of Elisa Lam. This one gives me the creeps every time. It's like something out of a horror movie, but it's all terrifyingly real. Okay, so let's set the stage. It's February 2013, and Elisa Lam is a 21-year-old student from Vancouver, Canada. She was on this solo trip around California, kind of like a personal getaway to clear her mind. During her trip, she checked into the Cecil Hotel in downtown Los Angeles. Actually, the Cecil Hotel has its own history of darkness. Murders, suicides, some even say it's cursed. And Elisa's story only adds to that eerie reputation. So, she was staying at the hotel, but after a few days, something strange happened. She went missing. Her parents grew concerned when they didn't hear from her and reported her missing to the LAPD. And the search begins. They look everywhere, the hotel, the surrounding area, but there's no sign of her. Then about a week later, something chilling comes to light. The infamous elevator footage. This is where things get weird. The hotel releases security camera footage of Elisa in the elevator on the night of her disappearance. In the video, she's acting, let's say, strange, and the strange is an understatement. She's pressing all the elevator buttons, peeking out into the hallway like she's hiding from someone, and even making these bizarre hand gestures, like she's talking to someone who isn't there. It's so unsettling. And people on the internet had a field day analyzing that video. Some thought she was on drugs, others thought she was having a mental health crisis, and then there were the more out there theories like ghosts or some kind of supernatural force. Honestly, the first time I saw that video, I couldn't sleep. It's just so eerie and wrong. But anyway, after the video went viral, the case took an even darker turn. Fast forward to February 19th, 2013. Guests at the Cecil Hotel start complaining about low water pressure. Some even say the water tasted. Yeah, this part is rough. Maintenance workers go up to the roof to check the water tanks, and that's where they find her. Elisa's body is floating in one of the tanks. To this day, no one knows how she got there. The rooftop was supposed to be off limits, and the water tank was so heavy that it should have been impossible for her to lift the lid on her own. And don't forget, the hotel staff claimed that the alarms on the roof access door never went off. So, how did she get up there undetected? Now, the official explanation was that her death was an accident. The autopsy report said she died of drowning, and there were no signs of trauma or foul play. But not everyone is convinced. There are so many unanswered questions. Why was she acting so strangely in the elevator? How did she even get into the water tank? And why didn't anyone notice her sooner? And then there's the hotel itself. People have speculated that the Cecil's dark history might have played a role. I mean, it's been home to serial killers like Richard Ramirez and the site of countless tragedies. Could there be something more sinister at play? This case really sticks with you, doesn't it? It's tragic and creepy all at the same time. I can't imagine what her family must have gone through, especially with all the speculation and conspiracy theories. And I think that's what makes this case so haunting. It's not just the mystery of what happened, but the human element. Elisa was just a young woman trying to find her place in the world, and her story ended in such a heartbreaking way. So, what do you think happened? Was it just a tragic accident? Or is there more to the story? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Send us your theories or anything we might have missed. Thanks so much for tuning in to our very first episode of Criminal Minds podcast. We'll be back next week with another chilling story. Until then, stay safe, stay curious, and maybe avoid staying at the Cecil Hotel.